Hi, I'm Harry from Kailua, Hawaii, on the windward side of the island of Oahu. I'm here to teach you guitar and ukulele in a different way, in a non-traditional way. The regular way music is taught is they teach you how to read the black dots on a page first, but I feel that's the number one reason why people give up. And if you didn't give up, you would end up like like a music major that plays what you've memorized from reading, or you're reading the sheet music. But once you take the sheet music away, you don't know what to do. So I'm going to do the total opposite. I'm going to teach the art form first, and then later on I'll teach you how to read music if you want to, because there is a value in reading music to learn very more technical pieces like from Bach and Spanish music. So I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to teach the art form first, and I'm going to make it for beginners and advanced as also. My initial goal is to teach you, and so I can teach you Hawaiian slack key as well. I'm going to be a musical tour guide. The benefits of learning music is that music is in time. So because it's in, if music stops, if the beat stops, it's not music. Because it's in time, your brain is always forced to think ahead by a split second. So it's very good for the brain. And memorizing skills is good because I call it like Alzheimer's preventive medicine to study new things. It's also a healing thing. I read in an article in Hospital magazine that they use guitar music to stabilize patients who are in pain and in distress. And how it works is they said that the acoustic guitar or string instrument has 4 sound chambers, and our heart has 4 chambers. So when a patient is in distress or in pain, they have either live musicians or they use recordings, and then within a minute they're usually stabilized. And I thought, wow, back in high school when I was distressed with homework, I would pick up my guitar and play, and I'd be all right, and I'd go back and start my my work again. And then even as a teacher, I teach all day long, you know, having this over in my heart, or when I perform. So it keeps me pretty mellow. And then the other cool thing is that learning a string instrument, like a guitar, I'm going to actually be able to teach you all kinds of instruments. So this is the guitar, which is invented in Spain. If you put a capo on the 5th fret of the guitar and you play these 4 strings, you have the ukulele, which is the origin is from Portugal, which is right next door to Spain. So the ukulele comes in 4 sizes. You have the standard, concert, and tenor, which are tuned here on the 5th fret of the guitar. If you remove the capo and you play the same 4 strings, that's the baritone ukulele, which is the longer neck. So basically, if you take these 2 strings off, that's the baritone ukulele. If you take the baritone ukulele, or just these 4 strings, and you tune down 2 frets lower, that's the Greek bouzouki. And then these 4 strings is your electric bass or upright bass, just fatter strings, same notes. If you take the bass strings and you flip them, that's the mandolin. And the mandolin is the same tuning as a violin. So you have violin, the viola, and the cello. So in the mandolin world, you have mandolin, mandola, mandocello. You play it like a guitar. And 1 string on any of these instruments is a keyboard. So this is all the black and white keys of a piano. So we have 6 pianos on here. The benefits of learning a string instrument, I feel too, which also, it's not to put the piano down at all. I think if you're a piano player, you might want to learn a string instrument, because you learn musical things 12 times faster than a piano, because we just move shapes around. So later on you find out, if you learn, let's say, 1 chord like D, well, if you take this move up, that's D sharp, E, and so forth. Once you learn the alphabet, we learn 12 times faster musical information. So it might be a neat way to re-study the piano. Yeah. So I just want to be a musical tour guide for you, and teach you different ways, give you some musical history, also Hawaiian music history that ties in with the world's music, in rock and roll and blues and such. So check back, spread the news, and we'll see you again. How's it?